they work through the documents and they guide us and give us some guidance on how we should deal with the documents. So please, in the future, we can't allow for documents to be sent 12 hours before meeting. This is also important as part of our oversight. But keeping that in mind, I'm going to give over to you, and then you can do your introductory remarks, and then we can start with the presentations. Thank you. Over to you, MEC.
Thank you very much, Chair, and greetings to honorable members.
Chairperson, can I come in before the MEC speaks?
Yes, Honorable Khabane.
Chairperson, this is not how to address this matter. It's not how to address this serious matter. And less recent as I think a week or two ago, the speaker was chastising us on this issue, this very issue, that these departments do the same thing. This is what we are doing now is compliance. It's not oversight. We can't get a document which we have not been able to interact with, which our researchers have not also been able to interrogate and check issues that we have to deal with. And if you just simply take it to say it must not happen, next time you are also going to say that. When last did you say that? Because this is not the first time you are saying that. I am the chairperson of the public accounts, and this is a joint committee. I know that this has also happened in the past, and it will always continue to. Now, what we are dealing with here, we are dealing with respect more than anything else. More than anything else. So that as we deal with issues for the sake of having impact in terms of service delivery, we cannot be, as members of the legislature, be taken as if we are parrots that must just take anything and ensure that there's compliance and we move on. And this is the situation now, Chairperson. And like I remind you, it's not long ago, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, when the speaker was telling us about these matters, that we are not taking issues of oversight seriously. He was referring to a matter like this, to say documents come very late. And now we have not made reference to the rules and orders. What are the rules saying? When should documents reach us as the legislature before we can consider them? Because now if you say to them that this is the last time, there's no reference to the rules. What are the rules saying? And maybe we should get from either the legal team of the legislature or from procedural services, when should documents reach, so that the department knows when should the documents reach the legislature before consideration. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Khabane. I agree with you. What do you propose then, as co-chairperson, considering that we have not been able to work through the documents?
No, let's get legal advice. When should documents, if we have legal distinct team in our meeting, so that we maybe also let's just get what members are saying.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. And that was my next move. Honorable Ndungane, and then Honorable Pretorius, if it's not an old hand. Honorable Ndungane.
No, thanks, Chair. It's not an old hand, it's a new hand. And thanks for recognizing me. Chair, I want to agree with Chief Whip. But I think the error that we have made was firstly in adopting the agenda of the meeting. The point that the Chief Whip is driving, I think, comes from where we've been in the from the capacity building workshop, where SALGA also raised their issues in terms of the report. The AG also has raised this issue. Now, in terms of what the Chief Whip raises, that we have received the report very late. And my concern, in agreement with the Chief Whip, is we've not had enough time to go through the report and satisfy ourselves with the report, coupled with the research that would have been done by our team in the legislature as to, in terms of the areas of discussions for today's meeting. So I'm worried that I tend to agree with the Chief Whip that I'm worried that if we proceed, we would not do due diligence to the process. It would be just a matter of compliance. And the issue of municipalities is one that we have all agreed that it is the elephant in the room. It is the thorn that we are faced with. And how we proceed going forward with it, we cannot just accept the process with the report that has come very late for compliance purposes, to say that we did have a meeting. We still have that. Remember, we still have the outstanding report also from the Joint Portfolio Committee from National. So I think, Chair, I would propose, because the Chief Whip did not make a proposal, but to get legal, I think what he advised was that we need to get legal advice on how we proceed further. But I would also make a proposal to say, perhaps then we need to be given time. We need to postpone and be given time so that we have the research from the team and the institution, and we also do our due diligence to this report for the next meeting that we need to engage on. Thanks, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honourable Ndungane. Ms. Honourable Pretorius.
Chair, apologies, it's a historic end.
It's an historic end. Members, there's a proposal that we do not continue today, that we postpone the meeting. But before we do that, maybe Puseletsu, are you in? I think you are in. Can you give us guidance on the rules and what the rules say on this matter? And is there a clear rule that says that committee reports or reports to the committee should be submitted by a certain deadline?
My hand is up before the legal advice.
Honourable Meku, I didn't see you. My apologies. Honourable Meku, I recognize you. Please continue.
Chair, in agreement with the proposal on the table, I just wish to amplify it that we don't postpone the meeting. The meeting adjourned, and this will be for the purpose of the AG in terms of our work, so that it does not come to us that it was us who disrupted our own program. And of course, the reasons needs to be stipulated why the committee took a decision to adjourn the meeting, not postpone. It is only for that purpose of recording, so that it must be known, no. The portfolio committee did convene, the meeting did start, agenda was adopted in line with the AG's requirements. We have done our work, except that we could not proceed for those reasons that honourable members have advised, for which I agree with them. Thank you.
Thank you. So the idea is to adjourn until the next time. Members, are there other members who have dissenting views on this? Different views. Honourable Van Vuuren, I see your hand.
Thank you, Chair. I haven't got a different view. I think we must just get Puseletsu to just inform us what the regulations state. and then take a decision from there on how we're going to manage it, because we can obviously refer this to the ethics committee also.
Thank you. Pusilitsi, can you guide us on what the rules say about this matter?
Thank you, Chairperson.
Come in before, Chair.
Let me see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly allow the legal advisor to give guidance, and I'm going to hand over to you. Okay. Pusilitsi, you can
Thank you,
continue.
Chairperson. Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to verify with the committee section on what the letter that went to the department said. I was still waiting to verify that. But in terms of our rules, the rules are not specific to the timelines, but the rules stipulate that the departments must submit documents as when requested. And according to the committee section on our end, they did specify in the letter the timelines where they were supposed to submit the documentation. So our rules aren't specific to the times, but they do say that the departments must submit documentation as requested by the committee. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. That's what I thought, is that there is no clear rule that states 2 days, 4 days, whatever as a rule. Although when we sent out the invitation, there was a deadline that was stipulated in the letters that went out. MEC, you would like to reply, maybe?
No, thank you very much, Chair, and honorable members as well of the committee. What I had sought to raise, Chair, was also to be advised in terms of the period to issue notice for the meeting, because we got the notice for this meeting on Monday, Chair. In terms of the emails that are sitting in front of me. And we have tried everything in our power to make sure that we do respond in time. At no point there was an intention on our side to either undermine the work of the committee or to make the committee less effective, because we also could not just submit the report for compliance purposes, let alone the fact that as and when it came, we were all over the province in terms of the work, but we knew that we were obligated to provide the reports to the committee. Now, we would want to be guided as well, Chair, so that with the meeting sitting now on Thursday with the notice on Monday, what is the guide? What are the rules saying? If there's anything, if there's none, what will be the established norm so that we have a much more smoother process and be able to focus on issues that the committee is supposed to be dealing with, and us helping that particular process as opposed to deal with the side issues. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you. Yes, this is quite a difficult situation. My gut feeling says we should actually continue, but considering that we have not had enough time to go through everything and get the researchers' inputs as well, I see a last hand, and then I'm going to make a ruling on this. So, Kaliming Tamane and Honorable Meku, those will be the last two. Kaliming. You're muted. Okay, let's grant Honorable Meku first, and then we can work from there. Honorable Meku.
Yeah, I think and I don't want to say an explanation, I'm saying the indications from the MEC then paints a different picture. But all the same, for me, the Chief Whip raises an issue about us doing a serious work of oversight or ticking boxes. All the same, for the reasons that are saying, how do we interrogate the department when we are not empowered to do so? And this has got nothing to do with who is right, who is wrong. I think we must just appreciate that briefing from the MEC
go back. The chair must lead efforts to understand what happened in the previous meeting, whether this meeting gets postponed or not. The committee gets to be taken on board. What was the issue here? Including any other recourse that we have, because the reason why I'm saying that when we issue an invite, we also put, as you said, timelines. But the MEC says the invite arrives on Monday. It's a bit of a tight spot. But I'm saying, Chair, what is uppermost to me is not the process, it's the content. What are we going to say and do in ensuring that the department accounts when members of this committee are not empowered to do so? And that will be to take the work of oversight lightly. So I have no issue with that proposal, Chair, that let this meeting be rescheduled. My point was on a procedural issue in terms of the AG as a requirement. But in terms of content, that argument holds. And it is not saying that the MEC is wrong, but let's go back and investigate the process so that there is no repeat, either at this committee or other committees elsewhere. Thank you.
Thank you. Nkaneming, I see your hand, but I think I'm at the stage where I'm going to make a ruling. So I'm going through the guidance with the guidance of the committee. Members feel that they have not had enough time to scrutinize the documents. One, two, the process where our researchers were supposed to also provide us with their reports and their analysis on these issues have not been received. We have received them now, so we are going to postpone the meeting until the time we can agree upon. And it will still be a joint committee. And so on, me and Chairperson Ukhabane will have a discussion, and with you, Honourable Meku, as Chair of Chairs, to just fix a date, and then we will we'll have a decent meeting with these two issues. So that's my ruling. Then we're not going to continue today. We postpone till a next date, and then we will deal with this matter. In the meantime, we will definitely try and understand when the letters went out, etc. We'll get all that evidence, and then we work from there. So, members, that's my ruling. We will not continue today. We're going to adjourn the meeting now till the next date, and then we'll work from there. Good. Thank you. And yes, let's meet later. This meeting is then adjourned then.
Chair? Sorry, Chair?
Yes, Honourable Ndungane.
I thought, Chair, we would remain as the committee and we would release the department, but as the committee, we would stay and discuss other issues that are internal.
Okay, good. No, let's have a committee session. So the department is that Honourable Ndungane with the staff as well. Would you like that as well?
Correct, Chair.
Okay, so the department is then released, and then we're going to have a committee session. So let's just give